what was the resolution of today?
Qual foi a resolução hoje?
Ótimo. Acho que a conversa foi muito boa. Acho que desde quando a gente veio, a gente tinha já uma coisa em mente, então foi ótimo. Acho que eu só tenho que agradecer a todo o UFC, ao Dana também, ao Chão. Então, pô, eu fico muito feliz.
Knowing what we were coming into, and we knew what to expect, and it went exactly as expected. And I want to thank Dana, I want to thank Sean Shelby. You know, they've always been supportive of my career. So it was good.
When you say as expected, I mean, was there a resolution? I know he said he wanted to be released. Did that get done today?
Quando você disse que foi conforme o programado, você chegou aqui querendo um cancelamento do seu contrato. Você conseguiu isso hoje?
Acho que não só vim pelo cancelamento de contrato também, eu acho que eu tinha muitas coisas para falar também. E assim foi feito. Eu acho que eu vou seguir meu caminho, você vai seguir o caminho dele. E assim o futuro vai ser.
I didn't come here just wanting to cancel my contract or to be released. You know, I came here because I had a lot on my chest. I had a lot of things I wanted to say, and I thought that saying them in person was the professional approach and the proper approach to take with them. And so, you know, I thank them for their time and for the opportunity to get things off my chest. And, you know, what the future will hold, nobody knows. We'll have to wait and see.
At this moment, do you believe you'll fight for the UFC again?
Nesse momento, você acredita que você vai parar pelo UFC novamente?
Acho que nesse momento, não sei. Acho que, como eu falei, eu já vim com a ideia feita desde o Brasil, então já tenho isso na minha cabeça, já sei o que eu quero seguir. Então, nesse momento, não, né? Nesse momento, como eu vim de não lutar mais.
At this moment, you know, nobody knows. I don't know. I came here from Brazil already with my ideas firmly fixed in my head, and you know, my current intention is to no longer fight, and that hasn't changed. That's how I felt when I left Brazil. It's how I feel still today. But like I said, the future nobody knows. We'll see.
Essa é a primeira conversa que a gente teve, então acho que tem muita coisa ainda pela frente.
Yeah, I think we had a good first conversation today. I think probably there's a few more conversations that'll have to happen down the road, but we'll see.
If you don't want to fight again, why is that? Is it mostly because of the disrespect you feel you've gotten from the sport, or just because your passion for fighting has waned over the years?
Acho que isso é uma coisa que diz respeito a mim também. Acho que eu já vim com a decisão, acho que a gente conversou tanto com o Dedé e a minha família também. Acho que são coisas de respeito a mim também, mas lógico, isso é uma conversa nossa que a gente teve lá dentro. E eu acho que fica entre nós só. Eu acho que os fãs devem saber, a mídia, que essa foi a primeira conversa. Eu acho que eu só tenho que agradecer ao Dana, a todo mundo da UFC, que a conversa foi ótima.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of my reasons and my feelings and my motivation, they're things that I've discussed with my coach, with my family, with the team that I have, professionals around me, and you know, those are details and issues that will remain between us. I think today I'm happy that I had an opportunity to talk to Dana face to face, and you know, I feel like a weight's been lifted. I got to say everything I wanted to say, and that's it.
No fight match today. For you, my coach. I love you, the guys. I love you, my coach. It's no for me, it's for him.
But you know, when you look at someone like Jose Aldo, you go, "Hey, man, if you know, one thing that's always going to hold you back is your level of English, which is arguably the universal language, at least in media, anyways." Is gonna keep you from being able to achieve greater heights. So that diminishes your stock.
Yeah, you know, I agree. And you know, when you speak of that, that is one thing that's surprising. If you take the ATT, for example, Liberio and Conan, one of the things they made those guys do, you know, when we're talking about the Brazilians that came over, just like they got to be at jiu-jitsu class, they got to be at kickboxing class, they made them take English classes. They said, look, this is a business, and if you're going to relate, to your point, the media, if you're going to go out and do this arm of it, you have to speak the language. And it has been a bit of a surprise for me that after all these years, Jose, as good as he is, good looking, young enough, great record, all these things that you've got for marketing, but he misses that piece. And after all these years, he's never filled in that gap. He has no interest in conversing and doing the media and selling that side of it. He's even gone the other way, Josh. He's even given a hard time to guys like Connor for doing the media, where you're kind of going, hey, Jose, this is part of it. This is all part of it.
in terms of, you know, like we're talking fighters now. We're not talking publicity. He's not relevant, is he?
No, I mean, because he's not fighting. What made him relevant was the fact that he could fight and he could fight well. He's not fighting anymore. He's a normal guy. He's a normal guy that did a lot of things in the past. He's any other guy that at this point is retired because he's not in the game.
People ask me about Jon and like, yo, what's going on with that guy? They don't talk about his athletic ability anymore and his greatness inside of the cage. They talk about his problems outside of the cage. Nobody's perfect. We all have had our problems outside of the cage, but his is just